It's already a 0.
Well, there we go. March
Yep.
3rd, I think. Isn't it?
Yep.
Tuesday, March 3rd.
Tuesday, March
That's
3rd,
right.
26.
That's right. Sometime around 9:30, because that's when we start, or 10 after 10.
I prefer that.
So or that, yeah. All right. Uh, Man, earlier this week, I was driving down the road in my car, and I thought to myself, "Ooh, I should write that down so that I'll remember,
Yep.
and we can talk about that Tuesday night." And I did not.
Mm.
And so now I don't know what it was, but probably it would have been great content.
I'm sure
So,
it would have been the best. And now we have nothing to talk
yeah.
about
So
because you
that's
just make
the.
notes.
I know. I know. Yep. I need to. I need to just keep a notebook next to me in the car. Like, get one of those little. Get one of those little. Just get like one of those tear off type. Like Post-it, but without the sticky part.
Doesn't your
Just
phone have a notepad?
glue it to my dash or something. Yeah, but then I got to get my phone out, and
Yeah.
if I just had like a little scrap of paper right there,
Mm-hmm.
I always have a pen, right here on my visor.
Yep.
Just grab that, make a little note, good to go. Bring it in, throw it on the desk
Right.
when I get home. Uh, but I don't do that, so I
Me too.
didn't. It was probably had to do with like somebody's driving. That might have been what it was. Actually, I know there were two things. There were two times that I had that thought, like, "Ooh, I need to write this down." And I
Uh,
didn't do that either time. But
speaking
I
of,
do kind of think it seems like,
I think we're lagging a little bit here. Speaking of driving, people driving, my
yeah,
my
yeah.
daughter got her driver's license since we last did this podcast.
Oh yeah.
So that's been fun.
She was gonna come get me and drive me around on Sunday, but then it was rainy. And
Yeah.
also I don't think she actually was going to.
I don't know if she actually was going to, but she did drive over to Haley's house Sunday evening.
Did she?
She drove
Oh
over
man.
and got her nails done and drove back home.
Nice.
And then
How was that? Was she pretty excited?
she's pretty excited. Yeah, she's real excited. And then her and Ellett plan little little short trips to Quick Trip or something after school. They think that's kind of
Oh
fun.
yeah.
She went to I think it was last night. She went to the basketball game at the school, drove herself down there and back.
She driving herself to school in the mornings?
Not yet. We haven't figured that part out yet.
Okay.
But that's
Okay.
so apparently to park a car at the school, you have to buy a parking pass.
Ah.
And then you have to park in a certain parking lot. And because of her grade, because she's in whatever she is, 10th grade, she has to park in a specific spot. And it's like the farthest away from the school. So she doesn't.
You
I don't
get
know.
better parking next year and the best parking when you're a senior or something.
Yes.
Huh. What about what if she rode a motorcycle? Sometimes motorcycle parking is like real good.
Yeah, you just pull up on the sidewalk
It
and
it
park next
used
to
to,
the building.
yeah. Uh-huh. When I was working down at the hospital, initially the motorcycle parking was by far better than just the general employee parking. There was like, if you'd been there for a long time, there were some garage spaces available. So like you could put your name on a list, and then you could, if you got to the top of the list, which was seniority based, then you could pay to park in the garage. But if you were like a regular employee and you just wanted to park where they'd let you park for free, you parked like down by the river.
Bummer.
And then you jump on a shuttle. I always walked. When I drove a car or my truck, I just got there in time. I just park out there and I just walk. Rarely did I jump on the shuttle. If I pulled in the parking lot and was walking toward the sidewalk to head down to the hospital, and there was somebody that I knew, like one of the other aides or somebody that I worked with, and they were like getting ready to get on the bus, then maybe I'd go ride with them and chit chat on the bus ride. But I pretty much just would always walk. But when I rode my motorcycle, it was the best parking ever. Then they started a big construction project, and they built a building right where that great motorcycle parking had been. And now I don't really know. I think the motorcycle parking is just, I don't know if they have designated motorcycle parking anymore over there. They might.
Reminds
But
me
like a
of
motorcycle, you can just
Seinfeld
park in the
episode.
little stripy triangle part, at the end of a row. You can fit anywhere.
That's true. Did you see the Seinfeld episode where Kramer gets the vanity plates? So he goes in to get his new license plates for his car, and he opens up the thing and pulls it out, and it says the license plates are vanity plates that he didn't order, and it says Assman. And he's like, no, these aren't.
You kind of remember that.
These aren't mine. No, you've got these mixed up. And she's like, your name's Kramer, Cosmo Kramer. And he's like, yeah. And she's like, you're the ass man. And he's like, no, I'm not the ass man. So anyway, he puts them on his car. And then they're trying to come up with like why someone would put ass man on their car.
Would get that as the.
And he's like, so then they determine it must be a doctor, a proctologist. That would be funny. So he's going to visit somebody in the hospital, and he pulls into the doctor's parking, and the security guard runs over there, and he's like, you can't park there. And he points at the license plate, proctologist. And the guy's like, all right. Well, there's Dan.
Hey, there's Dan. We thought maybe you had a new engagement on Tuesday nights.
Well, I kind of am, sort of. Hey, do I have that? Hey, there's Trev. Look at that. We kind of got locked in a doom loop trying to fix some technology tonight.
You're fixing technology?
Okay. Well, Trevor's fixing technology. I'm still the dummy for technology.
Sounds like you need to fix.
Am I still here?
Yeah, sort of.
Is that? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
You can bend it up.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying.
No, bend it up. Bending it down.
Seems like I was gonna tell you. I know what I was gonna tell you. That I said I should just save and talk about on the podcast.
Oh, you're not live? I'm not live. You waited for me?
Yeah, we're live. No, we're live. We just thought maybe you ditched us and we're done with this.
Well, I'm here. I'm trying to multitask these days because I got crap going on.
Yeah.
I didn't go home yet, so.
What's your shirt say?
I got.
Awesome, like daughter?
My daughter. Backwards.
No,
Only
it's
it says
not.
it backwards.
No, it's correct.
Oh, it says it correct on yours? Your end
Yeah.
on mine, it's backwards. Huh. All right.
What about my hat, Dan? Is my hat backwards for you?
The main guy?
Yeah.
Is that what it's supposed to say?
Yeah.
Not Niam Yug?
My hat is backwards on my video, but I'm assuming you can see it.
Yeah, but
Way.
I can see
yeah,
it.
we're looking, but we're looking from the other side of the screen.
Yep.
That's
It
what you
flips
have to
you around.
remember.
Looking in a mirror.
Okay. This is what I started to say a couple times and didn't.
You got sidetracked?
Yeah. Anyway, you guys both know that I like starting things. I'm a man of many interests.
Right.
And even though I am not an amazing guitar player, I like guitars. I like to have guitars. I have more guitars than I need, and I have better guitars. Like I can't play to the level of guitars that I own. Like I have guitars that are plenty above my skill level. However, I still kind of have been looking at and may order like I found these like Reddit threads of these guys who are playing. They call them Chibsons. Have you seen those, Dan? You're a guitar guy,
Say what?
huh? Have you seen the Chibson guitars? It's like a thing right now.
It cut out the
Chibson.
Chibson guitars. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
You know that there's a brand called Gibson, right?
Yeah.
So if you take away part of the G and you add a H.
Yeah. It's Chibson. Okay.
Yeah. It's a Chinese knockoff guitar that they sell on Temu for like $60 to $200.
Does it look like a Gibson?
And these dudes are like, oh, absolutely. And they even say Gibson on some of them. They're like full on knockoffs. And these dudes are getting them and like modding them or whatever. Or some of them are like, I just got this thing and it's actually pretty good. And they're like super excited about them. So, I start.
But they're not good.
What?
But they're not good.
I don't know. I haven't.
Oh, you don't know?
I haven't ever seen or played one. But they're tempting me.
Sounds like you're about to.
Because I go on there. There's like Facebook groups that these guys are buying these super cheap guitars and like doing neat paint jobs on them and stuff. Well, I went on Temu and you can buy a guitar kit that's like an unfinished body. You can get them that are pre-wired. So like the wiring is either like if you buy a Strat style, the wiring is basically all on the pick guard.
Routing through Logify.
So you bolt that pick guard on guitar, and you're basically good to go with your wiring. With the Les Paul style, it looks like what they're doing is they have the wires that are going through the body installed, and then you just have like some connectors to the pickups and the like tone pots and volume pots and stuff. Anyway, I'm getting really tempted to buy one of those kits because you can get it for like, you can get this kit that comes with everything for like $60.
What? Is that acoustic?
Yeah, 60. It's an electric guitar. You can buy an electric guitar kit for like 60 to $120, depending on what style you're getting, how, like, if it has different pickups or if it's more like popular, or I think you could, I don't know. Anyway, it's tempting me. I'm thinking about getting a Telecaster style and building it. Because if you buy the kit, you should be able to kind of like clean up anything that's rough or whatever, and whatever finish you put on it is going to be your own finish. So like you could stain it, you could spray it, you could wrap it, dip it. I don't know.
Heck yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting pretty tempted.
I think you should.
Do the guys that say they're pretty good actually play them and you can hear them, or do they just talk about it?
Well, it's probably a good question. I think some of them play them. Here's the downside to what I've been learning is out there. The downside is you go on Facebook Marketplace and you're like, man, that's a good looking telly. And then you're like, I wonder if it's real.
Yep.
Right.
Like he's asking real prices for it. But now that I've looked through Temu and seen all these pictures and stuff and heard all these guys talking about them, it's like the watches. Like every time I look at watches, there's like a billion guys out there that are into Seiko mods or whatever, whatever their brand is that they like to modify. And then you go down that rabbit hole and you start reading these other dudes that are like, okay, buying all this stuff from Alibaba and Temu parts and then putting a Seiko face on it. That's not a modded Seiko. It's
for every one real
just a Frankenstein
Rolex, there's
watch.
2 fake Rolexes made.
Oh yeah?
That's only 2?
I got a couple.
Not like those. I'm talking about like legit fakes. Like not that everyone knows it's fake. Only certain people know it's fake.
That's like a quality fake.
Yes. Because just because you put a Rolex sticker on a watch doesn't mean it's a fake Rolex.
Right. Because you have it in your trench coat and you can offer it for $50 on
you should buy one
the
of
streets
those,
of New York.
I should.
Got a dozen of them right here. Your pick. 2 for $100.
Yep.
No, but apparently there's these dudes that spend like a lot of money and time building these fake Rolexes that look super realistic. And
well, you can buy
is to tell them apart, to pull them apart.
You can buy all these watch parts that are like actual spec,
Huh.
and then you can buy these. You can buy faces with the Rolex crown on there. Yeah, I mean, you can buy
that
faces with
whatever website.
all the brands.
Crazy.
It's like I think most of those guys are talking about it's not Alibaba. What's it? AliExpress maybe, Dan? Is that the one that's more like Wish?
He just locked.
Is Wish even a thing anymore?
What? You just locked up. Is
You
what a
did.
thing?
Wish?
You did.
Me?
On my side.
Yeah.
Dan, I think it's your internet, not Darcy's, because I can see Darcy just fine and I can't see you just fine.
Let me see if I go jump on Trevor's Wi-Fi.
Trevor got you throttled over there?
Probably. What's my password, Trev?
Wide carrot fortresses.
What kind of technology?
That's just the original password. That's the same password as on my router out at my shop, Wide Carrot.
Now we're gonna lose Dan altogether here. The Wi-Fi is worse than his normal phone signal. So
on mine, Darcy's totally gone now.
That's better, Dan.
Oh man, you're much
is that any better
now?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, ask your question again, because you just went Zippo on me.
Okay, so we were talking about watches, talking about building fake watches, and I think I said it's not Alibaba. Isn't it like AliExpress or something that's a lot more like Wish or
so
is Wish even a thing anymore?
Alibaba is the buying in bulk. AliExpress is being able to buy those same bulk items from
like creating
for smaller quantities from people. Wish, Temu, and I don't know, some others like that are the just like they show an item that they show it in a hand and it's like this big, and you get it and it's like this big. That's Temu.
Yeah.
My dad would get stuff on Temu. I bought a pair of pants on Temu one time that were like, supposedly they were like 34s, and they were like 34
They were going with centimeters.
34 centimeters. They were not full-size pants. Oh no.
hadn't done that imperial conversion.
We could crusade. I need to fix. Hey, you should go ahead and start. I need to fix this thing. We're like still in the middle of this technical problem here on my email. Are you recording already? I didn't even remember.
We've been on for 30 minutes.
You're live. You're live.
Oh.
You're live on the internet.
I'm live on the internet. Hi, internet.
47 viewers.
We had 3 viewers a while ago. Now you're
then I got
2.
On. I should probably be not on more often than I'm on then. If you had 3 viewers before I got on here.
What kind of technology are you guys messing around with over there?
You got on here and 30% of our viewers ditched.
We're trying to create an AI advertising marketing automation for my Airbnb. That is the technology we're working on. So,
is that going to help push it? Is that the theory?
So it's a little different than normal. It's going to be more like pushing it to like organizations and businesses rather than to individuals, because people, the only way you're going to get in front of people is to advertise, like use Facebook marketing or stuff like that. And there's a heck of a lot of people out there, but there's a quantifiable and knowable number of organizations who would want to rent something like that for like a offsite or a leadership retreat. And the thing we're trying to do is supposed to figure out who they are and then market to them, and then so that's the outbound, and then the inbound is just like me taking the phone calls like I would normally on the my own booking site. And I messed up something, and now I can't link my email to my website because I started down a path that was, I mean, I feel like it was Google's fault though.
Was Google's fault.
They changed their pricing. They're like, here's the pricing for this Google tool, and it has like 4 price tiers. But then whenever I went to sign up, it only gave me 1 price tier, and I started into it, and I was like, well, this doesn't seem like the price I thought I was going to pay. And then it locked my website into that path, and now it's just bunk. It's not signed up for it, and it's not available for me to use. So we're trying to fix it. That's how technical I am. I'm a functional
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do any of that.
invalid, but I'm gonna learn it because
I have a hard enough time turning my computer on.
it's just that button on the side.
I know, but sometimes I push it and it doesn't do anything.
Too much whiskey?
I don't know. I don't think my computer even drinks whiskey.
Oh, well. Okay, I'm gonna try and fix this real quick. Just a second.
Okay. We'll wait for you. Oh, damn. He's muted himself. I don't know if he can still hear us or not.
I can hear you.
Okay, so we can't talk about him while he's.
Oh man.
I guess we could because whatever.
Speaking of whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
my buddy sent me a picture today.
Oh yeah, what you got?
He said his buddy had been over working in this guy's house and took a picture of this whiskey library, and it was impressive. The picture's not like, it's somebody took it and texted it to my friend who texted it to me. So I can't like see what all the brands are and stuff, but dude, it's like if you took your fireplace wall and the entire wall was shelves minus a moderately sized television in the middle.
Really?
And then fill all of the shelves.
Wow. That's a lot of whiskey.
And then make the lower shelves. Well, let's see here. I think there was cabinets down on the bottom. So, regular, normal cabinet height cabinets, base cabinets. And then
from there
like
up,
tall shelves. And then those lower shelves are deeper. So there's, 2 or 3 or 4 bottles deep down there
it's like my
lower
whiskey
cabinet
closet,
area.
but 8 times bigger.
Maybe like 15 times bigger.
15 times bigger. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, how many bottles do you have?
81 was the
I know
last.
Dude, I'd bet that. Yeah. What did I say? 15 times bigger?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
81?
probably.
16?
It's like a little over 1,000.
That's a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool to see.
Yeah. I'll send you the picture later. It's pretty. It's got a ladder, like it's got one of those library ladders.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Uh,
Your basement ceiling's not tall enough to need a ladder, but
no.
sometime you could have a pretty good shelf system down there with some whiskeys on it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah. We need to sometime get some time and start building that bar.
Yeah, I look at it about every day. It's not
Yeah,
being
no,
built.
I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at it in weeks.
I keep working on other people's stuff. You know the feeling.
Yeah, I do.
I did tile today. I
Hmm.
It's been years since I have installed tile. And
Oh yeah.
last week and this week, 2 different tile jobs. Yeah. Normally I just say no, but these are for people that I guess I like. So I did it. The one last
Do
week
you
was
like me?
Do I like you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you needing some tile work done?
I don't. I if I would ever get around to actually doing my bathroom out in the garage, I would like to tile that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making a note of who you do
Right.
tile for seeing if I qualify.
That's what I did. I did a bathroom floor this week. So yesterday I set the tile. Today I set the base tile, like the trim. I did trim around the edges, or
Uh-huh.
tile trim
Yeah.
around the edges.
Yeah.
Got that all set and the vanity
Yep.
cabinet set.
I'd probably do that.
And then
I want to I think I'm gonna do that, like those red I think they're like 6x10 red tiles in that bathroom. Kind of look like a dairy barn floor.
Yeah. Yep. I have an entire box, like I don't know how many boxes, a lot of boxes of the trim for the edges.
For the red?
Uh-huh. So
Why?
you know how the edges, they come down and they make that little curl?
Yeah.
So that the tile meets the base with a little curl edge, so the grout's not like
Yeah.
right in the corner. I have a
Uh-huh.
lot of those.
Why?
They were left on a job site and I took them
Huh.
because they were just going in the dumpster, and I was like, I might be able to use those for something, and I haven't. But maybe I will at your house.
Maybe.
I got a bunch of them.
Nice. I have a long ways to go before I do any tiling out there. My next step on that bathroom is get that thing cleaned out because it is a mess. It's gross.
Well, that's because it used to be a chicken coop.
Yeah, and there's still remnants of that in there. Yep. I gotta tear the cabinets out. I'm gonna tear one of the walls out, the one end of the closet. And then I'm gonna have to bust out concrete and redo my plumbing a little bit, get my drain moved.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I think I'll be moving my shower drain, and I think I need to move the toilet drain as well. So I got to do all that and then re-pour the floor
Yep.
before any tile goes down in there.
Yep. You got a lot of work ahead of you.
Yeah. And so far, if I'm going on the same timeline that I've been on to this point, I'll probably get to tiling in about 25 years.
25. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can hold on to that tile that long.
Oh man. Maybe I'll try to step up my timeline.
Speed it up a little bit. Move it to the top of
Mhm.
the priority list.
Yeah. I kind of want to do that just so that I mean, I've been contemplating just temporary in that toilet up in there just so that there's a toilet out in the garage, and
Mm-hmm.
it sure would be handy very often.
I think you ought to turn that whole deal into a little house, little guest house. Put a
I've thought about it.
little bedroom out there, little living room.
Yep.
I mean, it could be
Yeah,
a guest
I've thought.
house or just your house. Like you could just live out there.
Yeah, if I needed to. Yep, I for sure have thought about making it into more living, less junk pile. Because right now it's basically 100% junk pile.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't say
Randy
100%.
Jackson might say it's like 1,000% junk pile.
I don't know. You got like a gun cabinet out there that's not junk, and
I
you
do.
got
Yeah,
whiskey cabinet out there that's
I
not.
got a whiskey cabinet. Yeah,
So I would say you're
yeah. So maybe it's only like 92%.
off a little bit.
All right, that makes me feel better. Oh man.
Wonder how Dan's technology's doing over there.
I don't know, but I wonder if he's working with technology that's like newer than like medieval times, like suit of armor type stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he can hear
Looks
us.
like there could be some of that type technology over yonder.
There is some armor here, and I'm working with technology that is beyond my personal abilities, and I'm sure if I was paying another business coach, he would be charging me a lot. But Trevor doesn't want me to be left behind in the New World Order, and so he's being patient with his brother about this.
Nice of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. Save this. Sorry, I'm not very good at this stuff. What if I do it now? I use a domain that I already own, Trev.
Could do that.
Try it.
Do it. Do you have another domain? What do you want to point at it? We can just add the alias later.
I mean, that's the only one I actually have live, is the problem.
You don't need it live. The website is immaterial to your domain email because you point the domain or the DNS for email stuff to Google.
That's the only one I want to
Yeah,
run
think
it
that's
on.
it.
Is Rockhouse Repeat?
Yeah, I don't.
That is why I picked a.
Do this later. I'm gonna do this later. Yeah or no?
Yeah, you can do this late.
For what we're trying to accomplish?
Well,
Because won't it eventually send me back? Sorry, I'm sorry, guys.
uh, man, I don't know anything about that stuff. Someone wanted me to build a website. I don't think it would work very good.
Nah.
Now, if they needed a box to store their computer in, I could build one of those.
Yeah.
We're not building a website. Is that what you were saying? We're not building a website. I already have a website. I already have a booking site. We're trying to make something that actually
works for us.
does something. You know, like years ago, people were like, "Oh, I know a guy who builds websites," and $10,000 later, you had a billboard on the internet. That's like not difficult. Now that's just literally like log on to GoDaddy and get this guy called Fred.com and tell it what you are, and it'll just make you a website out of thin air that's pretty darn good. Like, so, but this stuff's getting pretty close, but I'm still like a 75 IQ guy working in a
Is that what
technical world.
you coming in at 75?
I think so, at least. Like, I'm like that scene in Forrest Gump whenever the principal takes Mrs. Gump and is like, "Now this is retarded. Now this right here, that's your boy Forrest." Remember that scene?
Yeah.
It's like just 1 point lower.
That's a good show.
Oh man.
I feel like we watch that about every year around here.
You do?
Yeah.
Man, the last time I watched that movie, I'm pretty certain I lived in West Virginia.
Oh, dang.
So that'd be like over 20 years ago.
Another
We
movie
may
we
have
just
owned
watched
it.
is Castaway.
Oh, again, great movie, but the last time I watched it, so long ago. And we may have owned that one too.
Isn't
Man,
that
we
weird
used to
that you used to
buy.
own movies?
Oh man, we used to buy so many DVDs.
Isn't that weird to think about?
When we were in West Virginia, and I'm sure I've told you this before. When we were in West Virginia, a good friend of ours worked at Blockbuster. And so he would give us a heads up when they were putting movies into the like for sale bins.
Style band.
You know, because they'd get the movie would come out and they'd have 27 copies of it up there on the wall. And then 3 months later, people aren't renting it like they were initially. So now they only need like 5 or 6 of them to keep. And they throw all the rest of those on the for sale.
Yep.
So if it was a movie that we'd liked, he'd be like, "Hey, Castaway we're selling it. We're selling a bunch of them. You should come get one."
Should I?
And so
I don't know if I need to.
we'd go down there when he was working,
Clean.
and he would.
When I was
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
We'd go and grab it out of the bin, and then he would look up on the account for that movie, and he would look to see which disc had been rented the least amount of times.
Yeah.
And so he'd be like, oh, hang on a second. And he'd go and he'd swap discs because they don't care. Nobody's like going through them and being like, get rid of all the like most used ones. They're just like, chuck
Get rid
20 of those in
75%
the
of them.
for sale bin. Yes. And so he'd be like, yeah, this one was only ever rented like 5 times. He's like, that's basically brand new. And so, so he'd hook us up with like the, nicest, least scratched up discs.
Dang.
We'd go and he'd give us his discount. We'd bought so many DVDs.
Do you still have them?
Heck no. We have too many still, but we've gotten rid of so many.
We
mean-
have some, but we probably don't have more than like a dozen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We might have 50 in the cabinet out there.
Dang.
Yeah.
Do
And we
people still
we
watch
have
DVDs?
we have a DVD player and a Blu-ray player. And there are we have a few that aren't streaming anywhere. But so my kids watch one every now and again.
Yeah.
I actually have one right here in my desk. I think there's 2 of them. And these were about to go in the trash somewhere. I can't remember where I was. And these were about to get chucked. And I was like, oh, I don't know that I'll ever watch them. But I do really like them.
Oh,
You know that one?
I can't read it, but what is it? I can't make it out.
Dan? You recognize that? Come on, Dan. You know that movie.
Is that the Boondock Saints?
Heck yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
This one is a special edition Boondock Saints 2, and it's in a metal case.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Fancy. 2 discs. I don't know what that's about.
Got a little editor's cut or something.
It's a bonus DVD. Bonus.
Well, there you
Yep.
go.
Haven't watched those in. Well, let's see here. When
Somebody
did this
probably
one
paid
come
a lot
out?
of money for that when it first came out.
I know. When did it come out? 2010. So I probably haven't watched this in 15 years. And this one, probably the same, because I probably rewatched this whenever number 2 came out.
I haven't seen those movies.
Boondocks. You've seen them though, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. There it is.
But I don't have a DVD player.
You do not?
No.
What about like does Ella have a gaming system that would play them?
His gaming system, you can put a DVD in and watch a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So if we really needed to or wanted to, we could do that.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we don't have like an actual DVD player or anything like that.
Back in the day when we were in West Virginia, we had a 5-disc DVD changer.
Oh heck yeah, you did. Everyone that watched movies had a 5-disc changer.
Yep.
Remember when it was transitioning from VHS to DVD, and you could buy both things in the same
Oh yeah.
box?
Oh yeah,
God,
we had
that's
one of those. In fact, we had one of those until I mean, it's been a while now, but we gave that to Dan.
Dan.
Yeah,
So,
because
so I bet I get confused.
their VCR quit working back when they had like little kids that watched VHS tapes, and we had that DVD VCR combo machine, and we didn't use it because we had switched to Blu-ray or something like that, and still had it around, and we just took it down there
That's been a minute.
because
Was that at the Blue House?
yeah, your kids haven't been into like uh-huh. Your kids haven't been in the watch little kid VHS tapes in a while.
No, they have not. I don't remember the last time I physically saw a VHS tape in life. I do remember that.
I'm pretty sure we've got a couple of those out there too, but we don't have a
I do
player.
remember the people that like argued and argued back and forth about whether DVDs or some other drive, some other kind of thing was going to be the thing. It was like a CD inside of a case. It looked like a CD inside of a jewel case. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I remember
What
seeing
was that?
Do you remember what that was called?
What are they?
It was like a CD inside of a jewel case, but it was like a whole cassette. And some people thought that was going to be the thing, not
I
DVDs.
think it was a laser disc. I
Laserdisc?
think it was an iteration of the laser disc. Like, remember when the laser disc first came out? It was huge. It was like
Yeah.
the size of a record.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I think that one in the cassette may also have been some sort of a laser disc.
Yeah, the laser discs were huge. That's what he was just saying.
Dude, Lou
But then there was
has
one that was in like
ton
a
of those
cassette
laser
of its
discs.
own. And I feel like your buddy Jordan argued for
What
that
was
one
that?
because that was going to be the thing, not the DVD.
Probably.
Yeah. Jordan, if you're out there,
Well,
you
the
were
thing
wrong.
is, everyone.
He's out there, but he's not watching.
No.
No one was right. None of them worked. None
What,
of them
Jimmy? None of them lasted.
Yeah.
You know something?
Yeah,
Mini disc.
A mini disc. They were called a mini disc.
mini disc.
You know something that I thought of way before, like that I didn't understand what it was that I was thinking of because the technology wasn't there yet, and people like made fun of me, and I was like,
It's gonna be a thing with
this is
Bitcoin.
gonna be a thing. It was before Bitcoin. I was like, at some point, people are gonna get tired of paying $15 or $20 for a CD that has 15 songs and they only want one off of it. And at some point, they're going to make a way for you to just go to the the record store and just like on a kiosk select the songs you want and put 15 songs on a CD and just pay for those songs. And people were like,
I remember
that's
that
dumb.
conversation.
People
Dan.
like buying CDs. And I was like, I don't. Do you remember the conversation? You were like, that's dumb.
Yes.
And I was like, well, somebody's going to do it, and it's going to be more popular than buying CDs. And people were like, that's dumb. Nobody's going to go and just make a burned CD of just the songs that they want.
Then MP3 came out the next day.
And then MP3s, and then
Well,
what
no.
was Napster,
So here's what happened.
iTunes.
iTunes, and nobody
No,
buys
here's what
CDs
That
anymore.
happened.
says that's what's wrong with the world today.
Here's what happened. There was like 7 Christian bookstores in the country that had that little kiosk for about 10 minutes.
We talked
You
about
remember
wanting
that?
to tie this in
Nope.
to collect stuff, but
Sorry, I got distracted.
There were
the
that thing actually existed for like 10 minutes in a couple of Christian bookstores. where you could go in there
Unless you wanna
and
go
you could
and-
select songs and it would burn them onto a CD.
Huh. I don't recall that one.
But it did not last because
Set it manually. Is that what I need to do?
that
One of
was
the things we
MP3s
wanted
were
to do was go through this document,
being
come
invented
up
at the
with
same time.
edits,
MP3
so that we
files
could get
and
this set.
MP3
Set up
players.
correctly.
Doesn't, and assuming that you didn't touch
Man,
or
is-
because
And
isn't
then
that
you
weird
didn't
thing
touch
about
my
the
computer.
MP3?
This is all the
Assume
same.
MP3
Did
thing
that.
where you
So
buy
this
it
is
and download
bold
it to your
automation.
device.
What's that?
That was MP3 stuff was so weird too, because you would buy it and then just download it to your device and listen to it.
Uh-huh.
Man,
Yep.
all the waves of listening to music.
I'm not on there.
And here we are in the age of AI, and we're still talking
Making our
about
own
how we
music.
could be listening to music. And we're making our own music and
Make
only
your own
listening to
music and
that.
listen
Yeah.
to that.
Have you made any songs lately, Dan?
I haven't made any in like a week or two. Gabe's been making some good bangers and sending them to me, but he actually writes
Oh,
them
yeah?
first, and then he like straight up writes the whole song first, and then
What an idiot.
sings it
Nice.
into the thing and makes it into a song. And they're pretty good, and they're definitely in his personality for sure. Because you know,
Does has Plastic Dwarf Warlord or whatever released any new music
has
lately?
PDW released anything lately?
PDW.
He hasn't released anything, but he's made some stuff.
He's made some stuff. He hasn't released anything lately.
Just holding on to it, waiting for the perfect moment.
Most of it
For
has.
professional
it's-
reasons, I don't want it tied back to me. So I didn't put it on my official music. Like,
Did you hear
Shane's
him?
Going to hell.
Uh-huh.
He might have some songs where he calls people Nillas. Have you heard this? Have you heard this trend going about lately?
No, but I like it.
Like, why is it that black people have a word that only they can say to each other? White dudes don't have anything.
Whoa, I don't have music like that, Dan. Hold
We need to popularize
on. My
white
Nilla-
people calling each other vanillas,
Nillas.
so that you can be like, say what, Nilla?
What's up?
What's up, my Nilla? Oh, you didn't, Nilla? Nilla, what?
Then anytime a black person says it, you get all offended.
Nice knowing you guys.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get you're asking to go to blows if a black person says it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, we're still live, aren't we? Oops.
Have you,
Sorry, Nilla.
Have you ever seen that comedy routine?
Like,
It's this foreign guy
songs
who's
that-
talking about when he learned how he learned English by watching TV.
Do you want to play?
Do you want me to associate with you forever?
I want to hear whatever it is you're talking about over there. Unmute it. I want to hear it.
I'm gonna preview a song before we put it on the podcast real quick.
Okay.
This dude talks about how he learned English partly by like watching TV and also listening to rap music, and it was subtitles. So anytime a certain word would come up, the subtitle, they would say friends instead of so he's like he can hear the word with his ears, but it's translated friends on the
Oh, he's
subtitles.
saying it thinking he's saying
And
friend.
so then, so then he comes to the United States, and he said one of the things that was pretty funny is he saw that there was a TV show called Friends, but there were no friends on there. Like there's no friends anywhere in. Oh, it's a
That's
funny
funny.
bit. I have
Yeah,
to
I
figure
haven't
out
seen that one.
who that is, and
No friends on Friends.
yeah.
I'm excited to hear this song. I haven't heard a new song in a while.
No. You got some of them sour Skittles?
Yeah,
Just regulars.
these are the sour.
Oh man, they're so good.
They're pretty good. I just closed the bag because I got to stop eating them.
Yeah. I understand.
Tomorrow
Oh,
I have to go sample a whole bunch of beers and alcoholic beverages tomorrow for testing.
oh, you going down to one of those shows with Carrie?
Yeah.
Hey, on a little bit of a more serious note, you know, there's they're making all of these AI video creation tools to where you can make something super easily for little to no money. Well, it costs somebody money, but it doesn't cost the creator much, right? Really high quality video. And a guy was talking today, and he was talking about the fact that, like, since history, the history that people are aware of the world is like the villains that we have made movies about. So like the Nazis, we've made tons of movies about the Nazis and what they did. And he's like, if people would start making like AI videos, like nobody wants to make videos representing the things like the Gulag Archipelago type of situations, because there's a whole bunch of
Right.
people that want to be socialists and communists. So there's no stomach for making movies about communists in the way that there was
In the
for
bad
making
light.
them about Nazis. And he's like, it might be a
Right.
really great use of AI to actually make short films showing like how the communists went about leveling the playing field, like what they would do when they would go into a farming community, kill the men, take the boys off to the gulags, rape the women, and like take the land for the government, etc.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know, that's kind of a good point. There's a lot of really dumb AI videos floating around out there. Maybe some that actually represent some historical facts would be something worth working on. But
Dude, my mom has a written history of her it would be her great grandfather, and he would have been one of those men that would have been murdered, although he multiple times fled right before they came in and murdered all the men. He two different times that, and it'd be cool to like turn that into a movie of, you know, like his actual story. But he has two different accounts in there. I think my mom's cousin just like sat with him and tried to get as much info as she could out of him before he died. But he has the classic story where they were coming to find him because he was like a preacher, so he was one of the town leaders. So he was always on the list of people to go because he's a leader and didn't just conform. So he has the classic like story where he gets the heads up that they're coming, but not in time for him to book it out of town. And so he goes into the barn and crawls in underneath the giant hay pile, which isn't like bales of hay. It's hay scooped into the barn, like loose hay. So he crawls into there to hide, and they go through the pile with pitchforks and don't get him. And then they leave, figuring, well, there couldn't be anybody in that pile because we just killed him if there was. And so then they leave, and then he sneaks out and flees.
That's wild.
So there was that was one time, and the other story that is in that compilation is when the army came into town, like kind of surprised everybody, and said, "Hey, we're having a meeting with all the men and the leaders of the town. You need to be at the church at whatever the central meeting place. I believe it would have been the church. You need to be there 6 o'clock tonight." So he was like, I don't think this is going to be good. So he didn't go right on time, and he held back and was maybe like 15 minutes late. So when he was walking up, he realized it wasn't good, kind of sneaked up, looked through the window, and saw these soldiers inside handing out shovels for everyone. And then they marched him out and made these guys dig a hole and then shot him into it. And so he raced home and got his family and ran.
This is your mom's great or your mom's grandfather?
Let me think here. It would be my mom's. It would have been my mom's great grandfather. My mom's grandfather, I knew them. They were children when their parents came over from Germany and Russia. So yeah, it would have been my mom's great grandfather. Both of them had similar lives and similar stories. They were Mennonite preachers in.
One of them was from Germany, and one was from.
No, they were from Germany, and they fled Germany to Russia.
Okay.
Or wait, they fled. I believe they fled Russia to Germany, and then fled Germany to Canada.
Wildness.
Maybe it was, maybe they. No, yeah, I think they're Germans. So I think they would have fled Germany to Russia, and then Russia to Steinbach, Manitoba.
Crazy stuff, man.
Yep, pretty wild.
But was the worst of it in Germany or was the worst of it in Russia?
It was bad both places. It was like, oh, we got to get out of here. Let's go this place. It's not as bad there. And then they go and it got worse.
Yeah.
It would have been like...
it's like Fiddler on the Roof kind of stuff, basically. right? I mean, maybe a little around. I mean, that's kind of, they just kept getting pushed around from place to
Yes.
place, and the Russians were like,
Uh-huh.
we don't want you here either. So you
Right.
should move on, or we're going to end up like, we're going to end up having to kill you off ourselves. Like,
Mm-hmm.
wild.
I had all that. I had all of that. It's like a sheaf of papers, maybe 3/4 of an inch thick or something. My mom has it. She gave it to me for a while. I gave it back though. I can't remember if she said she has or she intends to uh, digitize it, get it all typed
Yeah, she should
typed
do
out.
that.
Yeah.
You should just get it and take photos of it with ChatGPT. Get a paid subscription for a little bit. Take photos of it with ChatGPT and turn it into a PDF document.
Have him turn it into a book.
Well, I mean, once you get it in a PDF, you can do anything you want with it.
Yep.
It's wild.
You gonna play a song for us?
Uh,
No.
play the song for him, Trev? I don't know.
Maybe
Um,
do it on your own time.
Maybe we'll send it to you and you can play it on your own time.
Okay, let's do that.
So just to be clear, this is from an artist that you've heard of and somehow became in possession of a track that is unreleased
It's an unreleased track from an artist that is
from
well
an
known.
artist that you've heard of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's well known. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well known.
Oh,
Among people who are in the know, it's a well known artist.
People in the industry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's just say the artist's first name starts with a T and another one of their names starts with an S. So, fairly well known.
They live in this general vicinity.
They live in the general
sometimes.
vicinity of Kansas City.
General vicinity.
Yeah. Most of the time.
uh,
Some of the time, a lot of the time, I don't know.
When they're not in Nashville doing some recordings.
Could be, maybe not, maybe so.
I'm about ready to go to bed.
yeah, I think we've pretty much gotten to all of the interesting stuff that we were going to talk about on the podcast tonight.
Sorry, I wasn't very helpful this evening, guys. I'll send you the recording. It's not for public consumption. It's a pre-release.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, I guess that's the show tonight. It's been the Not Your Average Guys show. Thanks for watching.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in next week when we'll talk about kind of the same old stuff.
Maybe. It might be better.
Could be. You never know. Later then.
All right. Peace out.